Ow, I hate people sending me a pitch email right after connecting to social media.
I know what you mean. I do too.
Because of those experiences, I feel intimidated when I hear the word marketing and sales.
I hear you, Sam. I felt exactly the same way when I started my business in 2000. Funny thing, I had no problem offering my service when I was freelancing.
That made me wonder what your feelings are about the marketing discrepancy being a freelancer and business owner.
That's a great question, Sam. You've hit on a really insightful point. Let me see. It may be that, as a freelance sales video creator, I felt I could help them to put together a great video to market their potential customers by exchanging compensation. On the other hand, as a business owner, often writing a business plan, there is a goal number to meet each month, a need to cover business expenses, and then more like shifting to a pushy salesman type of mindset.
That makes a lot of sense. I think that's why marketing feels so uncomfortable to me sometimes. It seems manipulative rather than helpful.
Exactly. And that points to something really important. Marketing has evolved dramatically over time. What you're describing is actually an outdated approach that many businesses are moving away from.
Really? How so?
Well, there are actually 5 distinct eras of marketing that businesses have moved through. Understanding them might help you see why some marketing feels pushy, while other approaches feel genuinely helpful.
I'd love to hear about that. Maybe it would help me feel better about marketing my own business.
Let me walk you through them. It might change how you think about connecting with your customers.
So what was the first approach to marketing?
Marketing 1.0 emerged during the Industrial Revolution and dominated through the 1950s and 60s. It was completely product-focused.
What do you mean by product-focused?
Companies only cared about mass production and selling as many units as possible. They focused purely on functional benefits and treated all customers the same.
Sounds pretty impersonal.
Absolutely. Communication was entirely one way. Remember Henry Ford's famous quote about his Model T?
I think so. Something about any color as long as it's black?
Any customer can have a car painted any color that he wants, so long as it is black. That perfectly captures marketing 1.0 thinking.
I definitely know businesses that still operate this way.
Many do. But it's becoming less effective as customers expect more.
So what changed after that initial approach?
By the 1970s through 90s, competition increased dramatically. Marketing 2.0 emerged when businesses realized customers had choices and preferences.
That seems like common sense now.
Right. But it was revolutionary then. Customer satisfaction became the priority, and companies started dividing markets into segments with different needs.
Is this when we started seeing different versions of the same product?
Exactly. And the famous 4Ps framework became popular: product, price, place, and promotion. Most importantly, communication became two-way, with companies actually listening to feedback.
The customer is always right kind of thinking?
Precisely. This was a huge improvement, but still fairly transactional.
I'm guessing there was another evolution after that?
Yes. By the 1990s, through about 2010, Marketing 3.0 emerged. Companies began recognizing customers as complete human beings with minds, hearts, and spirits, not just wallets.
That sounds more like it. What did that look like in practice?
Values-based positioning became important. Companies started making emotional and spiritual appeals in their marketing, connecting products to deeper meanings.
Any examples I might recognize?
Google is a perfect example. While Microsoft was charging for Office software, Google launched Google Docs completely free. Their approach wasn't just about revenue. It was about making information universally accessible. Patagonia's environmental activism is another great example of value-driven marketing.
So businesses started caring about more than just profits?
The best ones did. Building brand communities around shared beliefs became powerful. This is what separated truly successful companies from the rest.
Then the internet changed everything, right?
Absolutely. Marketing 4.0, roughly from 2010 to 2020, blended online and offline experiences in ways never seen before.
I do appreciate when companies share useful information rather than just pushing products.
Exactly. And big data and analytics allow for personalization at scale. When used ethically, this helped companies serve customers better.
What about all those customer journey maps I've heard about?
Spot on. Understanding the entire path to purchase across multiple touchpoints became critical to success during this era.
And where are we now? Still in the digital era?
We've actually moved into Marketing 5.0 since about 2020, which focuses on using technology to deliver human-centric experiences.
That sounds nice, but what does it mean in practice?
It means using AI and predictive analytics, voice search, and augmented reality, not to manipulate people, but to solve real problems and create genuine value.
But there's still so much manipulative marketing out there.
You're right. And that's why ethical data usage and sustainability have become non-negotiable for successful companies. The best businesses today co-create with their customers rather than selling to them.
So Marketing 5.0 is trying to find a balance?
Exactly. It's not about replacing human connection with technology. It's about using technology to enhance it. Those cold pitch emails you mentioned at the beginning, that's outdated marketing in a new channel.
This actually makes me feel better about marketing. It sounds like I can connect with potential clients in a way that feels genuine.
Absolutely. Modern marketing from 3.0 at its best is about creating value, building relationships, and solving real problems.
So I don't have to be that pushy salesperson I've been dreading becoming.
Not at all. Don't do marketing 1.0. The most successful businesses today lead marketing 3.0 or later with value and authenticity. They understand their customers' needs and meet them in helpful ways.
I think I need to reconsider how I approach Marketing 3.0 for my business at least, then adapt 4.0 and 5.0.
I'd be happy to help you develop a Marketing 3.0 strategy that feels aligned with your values. The goal is to connect with people who genuinely need what you offer, not to convince people to buy something they don't want.
That would be great. I'm starting to see marketing in a whole new light.
That's the power of understanding how marketing has evolved. When we know better, we can do better.